Hi friends, I'm Sarah with Dandelion Seeds Positive Parenting, and I wanted to share another real life example of positive parenting in action. A long time ago, someone very wise told me that when my child would fall down and get a bump or a bruise or something like that, to pause for a moment after the incident and let the child dictate to the parent how hurt or how fine they are, rather than make an assumption about the extent of the injury or the extent of the hurt and feel the need to jump in and save the day and help the child right away. Obviously, if there is something that clearly requires medical attention, swoop in and help the child. But if the child falls down, pause for a moment, wait and see what happens before you assume it's bad. Because, of course, if we show our children that we think it's bad, they're naturally going to think it's bad, and their reaction will escalate, sometimes unnecessarily. So let me show you how this pause was a brilliant tool the other day. And again, I don't take credit for it. I'm just passing along something helpful that I learned. So in our house, we have a staircase that was built for fairly narrow feet. The family that renovated the house we're living in was a very small family physically. We are average sized people with average sized feet. So the stairs are a little bit narrow for us. On top of that, they're wooden. They are not carpeted. There are no traction pads or anything. So these stairs are small and slippery. And every time we are on them, we all have to be extremely careful. Well, you probably know where this is going. The other day, I was going downstairs behind my child and she slipped. We were part way down the stairs, but we were not all the way down. And she, of course, it all happened really quickly, but it felt like it lasted 100 years. She did what looked to me like this slow motion turn around to face my body. And I saw her face, and she proceeded to go bump, 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 really quickly down these wooden stairs on her belly. And if I have ever wanted to sprout wings and learn to fly, it was in that moment. I wanted to go down and catch her, because falling down the stairs is not something any of us wants to do. So she slid down and she stayed there. She stayed face down. And of course, my natural mama instinct was panic. My heart shot out of my chest straight to her. And as quickly as I could make it down the stairs safely and go to her side, I did. But using every ounce of self-control that I could muster, I paused and I simply sat down next to her and put my hand on her back. And I said nothing, because I knew if I opened my mouth, it would be, are you okay? I'd be exhibiting some sense of panic that I felt internally. So I put my hand on her. And after a couple of seconds, she looked up at me and she winced, because obviously it hurt. But she looked at me and she said, Mama, that was kind of fun. Of course. So my big reaction that I wanted to have, I wanted to fly down the stairs and scoop her up and say, are you okay? Oh my goodness, that must have hurt so much. And have this gigantic reaction that no doubt would have freaked her out above and beyond feeling freaked out from falling down the stairs. But she told me in her words, in her own way, that she was basically all right. And she picked herself up, and I could tell she moved a little bit slowly for a couple of minutes. So I did then calmly ask her, is your body okay? Was it more startling or more painful? And I asked questions to learn about what she was feeling, rather than assuming that it was as awful as I thought it might be. So we were able to move on from our day. We didn't need to have any big emotional reaction, hers or mine, and all was well with the world. I hope this tip helps you, and I will see you again soon.